What is going on, guys? Garreth here. Welcome back to the channel. Now, I know I haven't uploaded in quite some time and I've been receiving a lot of Facebook and Instagram messages asking if I stopped recording or when am I uploading a new video. Now, the answer to that question is I have not stopped recording or making videos. The reason I couldn't make any videos is because most of the parts that I get come from overseas. And since COVID hit the world, I couldn't import any parts, and this ZX-6R has been sitting in the garage for about 6 months now. Now, I thought about working on the bike without recording so that I could get some work done or get something to do while I had nothing to do in this period of 6 months. But I decided to wait so that I can upload more content for you guys. And so I do want to apologize to all of you for not uploading any content or giving any updates on future builds. Also hope all of you are well and safe. I got 2 new builds for the channel, it's a 2014 R1 and a 2019 R1. But it has been extremely hard to find parts for these 2 bikes. So if you know of anybody that has parts for these bikes, please let me know in the comments down below. And so without further ado, let's get straight into the video. Alright, so first off, as I said, I've had this bike for about 6 months and I've not touched it yet, but I have walked around a few times looking at what parts it needs and what I could order so long. But don't worry, I'll still go through all the damages that I can see and also tell you what parts I ordered as well. So I think let's start from the front. The bike does need a right hand side handlebar. As you can see, it snapped off right over here. I'm not sure where the other piece went, which is very weird. The one that goes around the forks, but I couldn't find this handlebar anyway, so I decided to order aftermarket clip-ons. I have received those. It also does need a new overflow radiator bottle. Unfortunately, this was on back order, so it's going to take another 3 weeks before this bottle arrives. And then it also does need a radiator because on this side it did take a bad knock. In the middle it is also leaking. I have filled the radiator once with water and it did start leaking from the middle. So I have ordered a new radiator and I have also received it. I'm not sure what the guy wanted to do with this bike. As you can see, it actually has a 2005 ZX-6R front wheel on it. But the wheel is also damaged, so he fell with this bike with this wheel on it. I'm not sure why, but I have ordered a new wheel and I have it right there. It just needs to be painted. I'm not sure what I'm going to paint it just yet. I'll see what the fairings I have for it and see if I can match it with the fairings or do something nice with the wheels. Also on the side, the stator cover is cracked or damaged. I have received the second-hand stator cover that does need to be sanded and spray painted. And so I decided I will remove this clutch cover side as well, as the paint is coming off. And I will spray all of this the same color. I'm also going to remove the rear sets and possibly have this powder coated black because I don't like the fact that this brake is black and then all of this is silver, so I want all of this to match. And yes, if you wanted to know, I am going to be removing this exhaust. I don't think it looks good on this bike at all, so I'm probably going to put on a shorty. It's going to come about here. Maybe an SE Project, maybe a Yoshimura. I'm not sure what I can get for it yet. Moving on to the rear wheel is fine. It's just dirty, that's all. And after all, I'm gonna have this spray painted Maybe put on some nice decals like I did for the CBR. Moving on to the tank. The tank is scraped. I'm probably going to have this sanded down and resprayed. Maybe have a decal here that says Kawasaki or Ninja and clear coat over that. I'm also going to have the seat cover changed, maybe something with black, and it says ZX-6R here or Ninja. Same thing like I want to do with the tank, but I don't think this green seat is going to look nice with the fairings that I've got. Moving over to the back, the tail light is fine, the indicators are fine. I think this plastic at the back is also fine, and I also think I get new plastics with the fairing kit, so even if they are damaged, that's fine. Moving over to the side, as I said, I'm going to have these rear sets powder coated, so that can all blend in nicely with the black. And then obviously in front, I forgot to mention that this guy had aftermarket headlights installed, so I am probably going to have to put new plug adapters onto this wiring, see if I can figure out how the wiring works. I'm sure it won't be that hard. It does need a fairing stay bracket. I do have the speedometer. It's not badly damaged, the screen is a bit scratched up and the plastic is a little bit chipped. So I have ordered a new cover for that just to make it look good and look new. I've also tried to plug this in and turn the key on, but unfortunately it doesn't have a battery. So I think let's go ahead and remove the seat, maybe install one of the batteries that I've got for the other bikes here, and then see how much mileage this bike has. Alright, so the battery is connected and everything is connected that needs to be connected. I'm not sure if you guys saw, but the gauge actually moved once I plugged it in. So all that's left to do now is to switch the ignition on. And that is good news. The fuel pump primed, the ignition is on, everything looks like it's working. The bike has 19,916 kilometers. That's about 12,000 or 11,000 miles. I'm not sure. I would probably start the bike, but because it has a crack in the stator, I don't want oil to mess all over the floor. So we'll probably start the bike once I change that cover. But other than that, everything seems to look fine. The LED is working funny. But let's go ahead and remove the tank as well as the tail piece and see if there's any other wiring that needs to be fixed. Alright, so all the plastics have been removed as well as the tank, and I don't see any damaged wiring, which is great. I also wanted to remove the stabilizer, but unfortunately I don't have this tool, so I'll have to stop at the hardware store to get one. Now I am curious to see what kind of filter they were running on this bike. Was it a stock filter or a performance filter? So let's go ahead and remove the airbox to find out. So it looks like it has a stock air filter. I could be wrong. This could be a performance air filter. I'm not sure. If you know what it is, let me know in the comments down below. I would appreciate that. But look how dirty this thing is. It's full of sand and dust. I would like to clean all of this out before I start the bike. Maybe even remove the whole airbox before I start the bike, clean everything. But that will probably only happen in the next video. And with that being said, that is going to be a wrap for this video, guys. If you enjoyed it, give it a thumbs up, smash that subscribe button, and turn your post notifications on so that you don't miss out on any future videos. I am also thinking about creating a merch line, so if you guys are interested in that, let me know in the comments down below. Also, don't forget to follow me on Instagram so that you can get an insight before YouTube. Until next time, peace.